Hello everyone, new week, new coding journal. This week I got to show you something because I believe we don't currently know how far can AI go. And this week has been mind-blowing for me. I got four mobile apps right here in my screen. I want to show you. I vibe code them, three of them in one day and the other one in 1.5 days. Okay. Matthias, what's happened to your mobile app? Yeah, like the manual one for the application, the mobile application that started this series of videos, the time tracker. This app it's on hold until I test this. Okay, so this week I've been playing with AI basically, and I want to show it to you. I want to show it to you. Whoops. So basically, I've vibe code these three mobile apps. I'm gonna sign out maybe. Nah, that's not necessary. So okay, these applications have all of them: login, logout, creates, user, blah blah blah. So I don't want to show you all the flow of each application. This one is for like studying. Okay, so you got like German here. You can start studying, and okay, it was hard. It was easy. Okay, so you get this. You can retake it. So the app looks quite horrible right now because I don't know why styles broke today when I compile the application again for showing it to you. But in my experience this week, it's quite quick to fix it. Okay, so then we got this calorie tracking application where basically you can log and record your calories. Okay, so you got here blah blah blah, and you can come here, quick entry, milk. Okay, milk in my experience has 67 calories. And you can add entry, so you go to here, milk, and it gets updated up here. So you can also log workouts. Okay, so for example, cycling in the mountain. Oops. Okay, I turned on developer tools. I don't know how to. Okay, how do I turn this off? Nope, nope. How do I turn off the dev tools? I don't know. Oh my god, such a horrible experience. Okay, control. Oh, okay, okay. Disable open dev tools. Okay, so you can record your in the mountains. You can log your exercises. That was what I was telling you. Log. Okay, you got it here. I got my more logs. You have a day streak. You got also a page for your progress. Okay, so you have your body metrics. Okay, you can capture your photos. It works. I just don't want you to show you my photos. Then you got nutrition stats, so with your calories and carbs and calorie trend, and you got this, okay, some graphs. And you also got the workouts, and you have recipes. Again, you can see that I have recipes. So this other one was a spend manager app, but as you can see, it completely broke. So I can't show it to you. Maybe next week, but we got this here. That it's the application I'm most proud about. It's basically DSA progress for like tracking your progress with DSA problems. So basically, you can come here and click in the plus sign, here, and you can basically log your problems. So let's say you did a binary search problem one, okay, today. So you put here binary search, you solved it in 33 minutes, blah blah blah. You save it. It takes a while because it's connected with Supabase, okay, not because the app was vibe code. So basically you got here your problems. Okay, you got here the new problem. You can cancel discard. You can basically delete it if you want, and you can also edit. And I got also more entries here. The app is quite nice and fancy because it got these nice animations. You got suggested reviews here. If you click it, you got instantly prompt here with the linked list. And you got here a nice card with your progress. If you go to statistics, you get an interview readiness score with this week progress, this month progress. You got this nice problem types, categories with progress bars. You also got a category health for each kind of problem. So, for example, backtracking, I got these two problems. And then with graphs, I got this problem, and you can basically check for any category. And then you go to the insights, and it's basically a more in-depth view of your preparation for an interview. So you get this and this. Okay, I don't want to dive really deep into the app. So you can also come here, change your logo, choose avatar. And this was all done by Claude Code. I'm gonna show you right now how it's pretty crazy that AI can basically do this right now. And you click here, you come back here, and you got these metrics. You can also disable dark mode, and the app looks like this. It's pretty fancy. I'm gonna tell you. You can also log out and you can sign in again. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, all that was done by Claude Code in. So the first three ones in one day. It was on Wednesday. I know that two of them had the styles a bit broken. The flashcard app, this one, this one, okay, that doesn't have the styles that broken as this one, but it's just a configuration issue. I hope I can show it to you next week. But basically, how like how how can you do 3 mobile apps and 4 in a week? It's crazy for me. They are not production ready yet. However, you just have to realize that AI speeds things a lot up. I'm gonna show you how. Okay, so you got this. Okay, so you got Claude Code, and if you got Claude Code Max, you can install this. Okay, so Claude-Flow. What is this? Claude-Flow is basically, I'm gonna try to explain it to you. So normally with AI, what do we do? What do we do? Normally, this is us. Okay, I hope you're seeing. Okay, you are looking at my iPad right now. So this is you, and you got a task. Okay, so you need to do a test in this task. Okay, so you do a test. So you ask AI for that test. It's a really narrow scoped task. Do me this test. The test must do this. So AI takes its time, maybe it's this, and it returns the test. If you had to do this without AI, I don't know your experience or your expertise with testing, but it may take you, no, without AI, I told you. It may take you a bit more, so maybe you produce a test in this time, okay? And you got this difference of speed between you and AI. This is a coding assistant case, typical case. So this is the first case. Now, the second case. You may have two tasks. Okay, you have task 1, requires a test, and task 2 requires a feature. So this is you again. So one way of doing this with Claude Code, okay, without relying on your manual typing skills, is basically, hey, one Claude, it's going to do task 1, and another Claude, it's going to do task 2. The first one takes this time, the other one takes this time. So you get the output here. Well, indeed, it will be more like maybe like this, because you are executing them in parallel. So this is another way, okay, of using coding assistants, where you still give tasks to each agent. However, let's try, this is what I thought. Let's try to scale this further. So what happens if now, instead of relying on our bottleneck human capacity of giving tasks to AI, what if we go further? We give an orchestrator agent a big task. Let's suppose we have a mobile app. So we got this idea, right? So we got this idea. So we try to explain it as best as we can to the AI, okay? Here. This one, it's called orchestrator. Okay? And this agent, based on some workflows defined, okay? Some workflows, and having the specs for specialized agents, okay? It starts chunking first the task. Maybe you got here. I'm gonna explain this in another video because it's pretty long. But basically, it divides the work, okay, into multiple agents. So this is the other way of doing this. The problem with this approach is basically you lose complete control of what's happening in the code base because all of them start typing and typing and typing, and you basically lose the your sense of what's happening. But it produces quite good results for like zero cost. Like, so I'm gonna share my screen again. So basically, this weekend, I designed my own agentic system. Okay, this is called an agentic system. Okay, this is an agentic system because you get a big task, task definition to an orchestrator, and it's a system which ends building your mobile app. Okay, but my system obviously was like quite awful because I did it in a weekend and I don't have that much experience building agentic systems. So I searched for some solution that was better than mine, and I started looking at it in GitHub, and I found it. Claude-Flow. This is so. As I told you, this is one way of doing this when an orchestrator, but Claude-Flow goes like beyond that. So this orchestrator in Claude, what I did, it's like linear. Okay, it's not parallel. So maybe this first and this second and this third. So each agent takes a linear time to build the feature. Okay, but this is this approach. So, but with Claude-Flow, basically what you got is the same you get here. Okay. How can I duplicate this? I can't. Okay. So with Claude-Flow, you get the same thing. You get your idea. Okay, and you give it to the Claude-Flow system. Basically, it's crazy. It invokes swarms of agents, like a lot of them, and they communicate with a vector database. It's quite crazy. They all work in swarms. Okay, directed by an orchestrator. The same thing we got up there. Okay. But the difference is that you can have multiple swarms. Okay, so you can have more swarms of agents building all of them some features. These agents communicate with each other, okay, via I have to study it in more depth, but I believe it was a SQL database with vectors, okay? So they communicate, there are multiple kind of swarms. So then You can study this repo in more depth if you want. So you have a swarm coordination, and you can study this repo if you want. And the last application I did, this one, was done with Claude-Flow, and it's amazing. How good could it be done? I mean, it's way better than anything I could do in one day. It's crazy, and just by prompting. I mean, I invested like zero neurons into this application, and looks pretty good. So so now what? that's that's the question. Now what? I mean, as we already saw, um, I mean, it's not like perfect. We got two mobile applications with the styles broken. Okay, but this it's really promising. What I believe right now, I'm gonna do a video maybe in the future explaining my agentic system I did myself. That it's a more rudimentary system than this Claude-Flow. That it's like vector databases, reinforcement learning, whatever. It got really crazy. I mean, you gotta take a look at this repo because it's crazy. So what I believe is that you shouldn't rely all your brain on AI first thing, because if you just don't program, you are gonna get rusty. However, this is promising. I believe in the future the code will be like the code will be the less important artifact in a project. The most important artifact for me in a project will be the spec, the specification, the spec. So if you have a really good spec, you can take it to any agentic system you want. And that's for me what's going to happen. At some point, we are going to see big specs that are going to be capturing the domain knowledge of your application. And also, I want to. So you may be wondering, like, okay, Matthias, you did 4 mobile applications, and you are gonna upload them somewhere. I tried, I tried getting the Apple accounts, but I just got rejected. Like not because by coding, but because I got a problem with Apple. I don't know what happened. You are not seeing it right now, but so I got like this problem. I got a payment challenge with the developer program because I bought this MacBook. Okay, the one I'm using right now, and this MacBook basically I had to return it once, and because I returned one MacBook and I bought a better one, I was banned from buying anything in the Apple Store. So I can't buy anything, even the developer account. So I got this problem that I can't pay to the $99 to upload applications to the App Store. So let's see what I can do. I don't know. So yeah, I mean that's basically it. That's what I've been doing this week. Vibe coding and posting in LinkedIn. You can you can follow me in LinkedIn because there I'm posting everything I'm doing in the week and more things. I'm like news or other things. Let's get to LinkedIn because what's this? No. Um, because here I can see what more I've been doing this week because I'm I'm doing a lot of things and I forget what I do. So this is the mobile app I just showed you. This was the first iteration of the mobile app. Okay, it looked pretty worse with emojis and blah blah. Now it's like premium. And okay, this is an article. This is what when I okay. This is the fitness application I've just showed you. Okay, this is crazy. This is basically this is. I was testing these 3 mobile apps with agents, basically tapping and making screenshots of the 3 apps of the 3 simulators at the same time. It was crazy because right now what you can do is take your Claude Code agents, launch your application in a simulator, and just ask Claude to perform an end-to-end test and then generate a report with screenshots of where your application breaks or where your application doesn't look that good. This basically enables Claude Code to give Claude eyes to see how your application looks like, and if and Claude can say, well, this page looks awful, maybe we can refactor it, and then Claude Code, with you intervene in like without you managing anything, can take the action to fix the bad layout. So for me, this is crazy. I mean, the level of automation we can currently go, for me, this is mind blowing. I also did a command, a Docker command to run Claude Code with inside Docker without permission. So if you want to check it out, and I also did the chatbot, the one this one I think I talked about last week. So yeah, you can follow me in LinkedIn. You can also I'm posting in X. I'm quite active in X. Um, and there was a conversation today. It was pretty interesting. Where was it? So I'm quite not radical in X, but I said this, like my take with this post was like, code will be so cheap to generate that the true value of an application will be in the spec. So code breaks, we try to fix it. If we can't, we remake it again. So this is my vision of what's going to happen. I got some comments, and one was like, "I'm on drugs." Yeah, maybe I'm on drugs, but I believe that. Um, so yes, you can interact with me in X if you want. So Claude-Flow. There is another one called Loki Mode that you can also check. I didn't have the time to check, but I'm gonna show you. So just if you want to check it out, Loki Mode. This one. So I hope I had more time to check it out, but I couldn't. So there you go, another agentic system. And there is another one called Gas Town. Gas Town, okay. This other repo here, this is more linear. It doesn't use the swarm concept that Cloudflow used, but you can check it out too. So this is the coding journal for week 5, I believe. I don't remember already in which week I am. I hope you like it. So as you saw, I got this new setup in my bedroom. It's quite more comfortable to record now with I can now draw in the iPad and then show you something here and then come back, and basically my work of editing is finally gone, and I can just record without any friction. It took me a bit of time to set everything up in OBS. It was a bit pain in the ass. So mostly this crop, this vertical crop was a pain in the ass, and this circle was also a pain in the ass. So why, you may be wondering? Because this I don't know why in OBS you need like an image to apply a mask. So this is completely off topic already, but this circle basically is a mask over my camera. Like you got an image, literally an image of a circle, and you try to overlap it with your camera. Basically, Claude generated this. Claude generated this. It's pretty crazy. I don't know how. It used Python, I believe, to generate the image. So yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just tired already. I want to just finish recording. So yeah, week 5, 6. I don't remember, but see you in the next week. And I hope I can code manually already, because honestly, with all these vibe coding, I miss old programming days. I hope you like it. See you soon. Let's stay connected.